We're live there. Doke, let's pop that out. Doke, sorry, I'm a little behind here. So the graduation today, it was actually really nice. I am not normally a graduation fan. Like, I kind of find them boring. I don't really like things that are supposed to be fancy, I think, is part of it too. Anyway, we're getting started in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are live. Pull. Hello, everybody. Check it out, new shirt. I just came back from a graduation ceremony. Just a rolling graduation ceremony where kids come and they graduate, they get certificates, there's speeches made, they get to take pictures, there's some food and snacks, and then a new group comes in. It was kindergarten, 5th grade, 8th grade, and high school students graduating. And there's one college person, actually. I gave a certificate to someone who just graduated college. I like to think that they asked me to give that one because I have lots of degrees, I guess. So I'm like the ranking academic of sorts. Not that I'm an academic by any means. Anyway, it was really fun, and so I thought today, I'm going to go back there actually after this. I was invited to come back because they're going to have food at lunchtime. So I'm going to go back right after this class, this session, and help hand out more certificates. Actually, I signed all the certificates too. How crazy is that? My signature's on these certificates. So I'm going to build a graduation robot today. Let me just grab some parts here. I just walked in the door like 5 minutes ago, so I'm a little bit behind. All right, let's do a graduation robot. All right, so graduation robot. I think what I'm going to do is have a robot that like throws a hat in the air. I don't know if I have any graduation hats here. Let me check really quick, because if I do, that is really going to change things up. Let's see, we've got... I used to have graduation caps because I've done graduation robots, battle robots with kids before. No, I don't have a graduation hat. I do have a Santa hat for a little robot. Let me check this one. Maybe we'll fashion a graduation hat at the end. That sounds fun. All right. So let's get to building. Let me turn that camera on. Okie doke. Push. All right, graduation robot. I'm thinking we're going to have a stand with this, which we usually do. Maybe we'll attach the arms right here. Maybe just one arm so it goes whoop. And I've done a lot of robots like this at stands, so getting at that part shouldn't be too difficult. I'll try to add some fun stuff to it. I wonder if I can make a hat. Here's an idea. This is perhaps a dumb idea. What if I could make a hat out of a tire and these things? Let me try to make a hat really quick out of Lego parts. I don't think I want to do that, but I'm going to try to do that. see what I got here. I've got lots of little wing things. Let me see if I have a lot of left wings, but not a lot of right wings. Is that what I'm seeing here? Okay, here's a right wing. Here's right wing. So I'm going to take maybe 4 of those. Sorry, it's probably really loud on mic. I'm just looking for a few more wings. Depending on... Oh, wait! I could use wings for the outfits. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Let me grab some more wings. Little robe thing that you wear. Hey, Yadira, if you're watching this, I think someone took a bunch of our wings and didn't bring them back. I don't see any of the little wings in here. Very suspicious, if you ask me. I got a lot of left wings. Oh, wait, no. That's a right wing. That's a left wing. All right, there we go. Well, our wing supply is really lacking. Kazazi, I'm making a graduation robot. So I'm thinking for a hat. Actually, forget the hat. We'll get to the hat later. We're going to use those wings for... I'm going to use those wings for the robe. Let's get to something that stands. We'll use some angled beams. Let's see. We're going to have the robot stand up like this. So I'll put some angled beams. Maybe like that. Maybe I'll make it stand a little differently today. Should always challenge yourself. In terms of height, I think I'm going to use maybe these red pieces. Let me see if that will stand. Oh yeah, if you connect your Pokeball, you get Mew. I don't know who Drakovich is. I don't know if I know that one. Okay. Cool. All right, so I've got 2 legs here. 2 legs. They're connected with black pegs. And I'm just going to have them like this. And I'm going to connect them onto the motor here. Let's see, would I rather have the legs in? Let's have the red pieces sticking out. When I say inverse out, I mean outside or inside. So I'm going to have them out. All right, stands. That's cool. Now let's let's worry about the arms later. Let's think about this graduation outfit. Kind of looks like a judge. If we had the graduation outfit like that, that might work. Maybe like this. Let's use a beige. Plug it in like that. Beige ones are frictionless, so they'll shift a little bit. Which is maybe what I want. No, it makes too much of an X, although that's kind of a cool way to use the pieces. It kind of looks like a bug. This would be a good thing for a tiny bug. A little bug creature if we're going to make that. That's actually a nice way to have the pieces hooked up. Very interesting. I'm going to go back to the blue one. There we go. Now let's see if we can get this sticking right here somewhere. So I need a piece to connect here to here. Connect the motor to this blue peg. And I think a good piece for that might be, what do we got? That maybe? No. This thing would work if I could get that attached. I'll always use one of these trusted old red pieces. What about this? Would this work? No. Maybe. Let me just go with a, if I want it centered, the most economical piece, the one that would require the least amount of pieces, is this red piece. If I wanted it centered. Because I could just plug that in and plug this in. And it would kind of look like a rope. Oh, here's an idea. What if I keep them separated and I do it like this? That's another option. I think I'm going to go a different route on this. I'm going to try something new. Not economical, I'll tell you that much. It's going to require more parts than I really want to use here. Stick with black. What I like about this, it's kind of hard to see on camera, but these pieces that I'm using here let me get half. So instead of, if you see closely, the holes aren't lined up with this piece right here. Let me use an axle to point. These holes here are half a measurement off, so they can line, so it doesn't line up with the piece here, and that's kind of, I think, what I want, so that these don't overlap and I can put them on like that. And they don't overlap, but they're still centered. There we go. Does that look like someone that's going to graduate? I'm trying to remember what the robes would look like. The robes would look more like that, or do they come more off to the side? You know, I'm going to go with what I just had. Had a little triangle there at the bottom. Doesn't quite how the robes look, but who knows? All right. So this sounds like this is going to be the front of the robot. So now I need a head. is going to be the head. I already know that. That's going to sit up like that. So how am I going to get that head on? Now they got these other pieces here. Oh, I could put the head, attach the head to the robe. That's a possibility. Let me get some. These white L's, they might be helpful in this situation. Let me look here. Just seeing what lines up. Okay, here's an idea. I'm just trying to think about what I want to do to connect these. What would be a good connecting piece? I'm going to have the head sit right up like this. I have the L there. Okay, let's just go forward with that. We're going to pop 2 of these in here. Long way in first, so they're on both sides. We'll put both of those on. At least now we have a neck. That does seem a little tall. Oh. You know what I could do? I know I did this earlier. I just did this. I'll take all that off. Oh, that's too short though. If we... All right, let's put this back on. We're going to take 2 of these things. Wait, that one doesn't look like it's supposed to look. Oh, there's the other one. Okay. Put both of these on. Oh, those require axles. All right. I got a nice little thing there to connect to. Maybe. I just put the head on. I don't like the way this looks. It might be too front heavy. Oh, that's definitely going to be too front heavy. For the other way, that would look, no, it still wouldn't look good. Not really feeling that. Let's go back to, I should really just have 2 different heads, so I don't have to keep taking these off and thinking about things differently. you know what? This might work. I'm going to do something weird. And put those on like that. And that will allow me to connect to something else here, I think. Could have just done this the way I've done all my little people robots, like the zombie robot, the protest robot. But no, I gotta go try some. Oh, it's too wide. Drats. It's too wide because of my dang half unit trick that I did earlier. Well, what do we got? I wonder how many more times that's going to fall over before I finish the robot. Here's a trick I can do. And this might help with the weight issues. What if I take... That is going to cause problems with my arms later, but you know what? Later's not now. And I got a problem now. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to replace one of those with a long blue one. This is kind of hard for you all to see. You know, when I first started these, I used to build the robots twice. Once I'd improvise it, and the second time I'd show you how I built it. And I haven't really been doing that as of late. Okay, I'll take those two pegs, put them in here. That's an interesting strategy for holding something up, I suppose. Okay. Did that help me with anything? I don't think so. It kind of helped me with the weight distribution a little bit. A little bit. Sometimes I just try these things and I just keep trying to make it work, and it's just not going to work. There's no clean way to do it. And I haven't even gotten to the part where I'm throwing the hat in the air yet. Maybe I should have started with the throwing the hat in the air. Thinking. Okay, let's try this let's try this from a different perspective. What if we wanted to make these parts go back here? The trick to really leveling up your Pokemon in Sword and Shield, if you really want to level them up quick, Kazazi, you gotta do raid battles and you get like the candies. Get like an extra large candy. And they level up really fast, especially the low level ones. All right, now we've got a little monster mouth up at the top. It still looks like a bug. Now it looks like it's some kind of beetle. All right, but we're not making bugs. We're making graduation robots. I keep building things that I'm not supposed to be building. Oh, this might be a fun little trick. Let me try this out. Slide a little red axle in there. Hey, we got a head. It moves down. It moves side to side. Ever so gently. You can like do a little dance here. Doot, 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 doot. But it is a head. All right. I'm satisfied with the the construction of that. Now we need an arm to throw the hat. Let's use this black lift arm beam here, and we'll maybe put one on each side. It'll throw some from both sides. I could just put an axle in here. Let me just tell you why that's not a good idea. So I could just get a long axle, jam it through here, put this on, and call it a day. Like have an axle on both sides. It doesn't really look all that exciting. Plus all this space, this is eventually going to squeeze in. And so you can put spacers on it. It's just a lot of parts. It also gets bent. The axle can also get bent easier when it's just sticking out exposed like that. So I'm going to, again, do things. We are going to need longer feet. Hold on. I suppose I could just use the white L's down here. Let me clean this off. Let me use the white. The ones are slightly longer. The red ones I thought looked cooler. But sometimes you can't just use something because it looks cool. Sometimes you can. But sometimes you gotta pick your battles. I thought it'd be cool if they were wearing red shoes. All right, there we go. That's more stable. Okay, let's try this out now. It occurred to me just now that I could use another camera like right here, right in front, so you all can see. And I don't have to hold it like that. You can see the front side. All right, let's, we're putting the arms on. I said I was going to use these two pieces. So I'm thinking I might do something different with this arm. I'm going to use a red axle. Going to jam that in there. And on the motor side, actually that's probably not a good way to do it. I mean, I knew that going into this. Let's think this through. I'll be right back. I gotta get a drink of water. I've been outside all day. Let's think here. Good way to attach arms. I still need to make the hat. Where am I at on time? All right, I'm halfway in. This is going pretty well, I think, for being halfway in. Okay. Arms. The arms need to come out pretty far because of the size of the graduation outfit. So I need it to come out like, let me measure here. Like 4 holes. Length 4 holes. I could just take a piece. Let's do something different. I'm really doing into things different today, everybody. I don't know if you've picked that up. Out with the old, in with the new. Okay, so that could be an arm. Arm doesn't look very long, I'll tell you that much. Here. They're not really longer, are they? I guess they're a little longer. All right, there's an arm. Will that arm work? Can I attach this arm to the motor? I got to attach it to the motor right here. And let's find out. Could use let me look at the instruction. Let me look at the guide, the parts thing. Let me see what we got. Anything here that's not in my case that might work well for this? Not really. Let me think here. If we used one of the axle connectors, this kind of works. I could It's really not a great way. If I were to put that on there, it's not really a great way to hook it up. But I'll leave that as an open option. I originally wanted to use this red peg. Maybe I will just put a giant long axle through. What I originally thought was I'd connect like a piece like this to here and do something with that. But I need Legos that don't exist. That's what I need. Not the rare candies. Because obviously there's like small, medium, large candies that you can get. They give you a rare candy will level you up, but the small, medium, large ones, they just give you a set amount of points. So they're sometimes they're better to use when you have low-level Pokemon, because like an extra large candy can make your Pokemon go up like 5 levels. And you get them from doing raid battles. All right, here's something that's going to be flim-flammy. Right, flim-flammy. Let's try it out. I'm going to attach this to here, that to there. This is going to be flim-flammy for sure. It's a technical word. That means kind of broken, kind of works. Let me turn my controller on. Oh, that's going to break is what it's going to do. That's not flim-flammy. All right, forget that. Have I used any of the red pieces in this yet? Any of those red connectors? Because these are always helpful. And it would be directly helpful right now. I'm going to try one of these instead. Hold on. This adds a little bit of articulation to our arm, I guess, which is nice. Let's see how it moves. It kind of looks like a bat, you say. Maybe this is like Dracula. Maybe I've been going the wrong way on this, and this is Dracula the robot. All right, it doesn't break. Let's get this party going. All right. I do like that it's like a point of articulation on there. So you know what? Let's make 2 of those arms. Get that, get that. One of those. Don't need those anymore. Don't need that. I am going to use that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Grab one of those. Grab one of these. All right. Dun 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 dun. I think that's the song that you do when you graduate. Yo, let's party. Graduated. Woo. Okay. I'm satisfied with that. Let me see if I can make a Lego hat. I'm going to set you right here. Let's leave you on camera so people can look. And let me see about this hat. So I thought a hat might be made using 4 wings, but it kind of looks like a witch's hat. Or not, I don't even know if a witch, it kind of looks more like a ninja star if I were to do that. Plus I don't really have the Lego parts to make this hold. I could put that together like that. No. I'm going to try to make a quick hat out of whatever I have in the office. Oh my God, I found the perfect material, guys. Except for one thing. There's one thing that makes it not perfect. Can you imagine what that thing is? Do you know what I don't like most in life? In our projects? What do I use sometimes that I complain about? What drives me mad? That's right. This isn't just foam paper. It's sticky on the back, and I do not care for stickers. All right, I'm going to cut from over here. Let's see if I can make, let me measure your head. Really quick, I just realized something. Someone told me. My friend told me she doesn't work on Fridays anymore. Realized you said you didn't work on Fridays. Okay, so let's make this hat. Where was I cutting? I cut one piece out. I'm gonna do two for this because I want to take the I want to get the sticker back off. And I have another theory on how I might put this together. Sorry, you guys can't see. I'm cutting off camera. Put that on. All right. So I'm going to stick these together like this. I'm going to wrap that around like that. So you know what? Maybe what I'll do is I'll wrap around like that, put that on top, and then I'll cut a circle in this sticker. What I really need to do is like trace this out so it fits in. Because then I could stick this in. Does that circle fit? That circle fits. All right, let me deal with this circle first. You know what? I think I can leave the rest of the sticky on and just do that so that I don't expose the sticky part as much. All right. Now what if I were to cut a circle in here? Let me get a marker. Okay. All right, the idea is I'm going to cut. What is the idea here? What if I were to cut that out? Okay, I see what I think I know what I was going to plan. I'm going to cut this. we need that anymore. We're going to put this on here. Make a bit more of an outline here. Okay, does that fit? Still a little too narrow. Let me edge this corner out a little bit. You know, I bought like 20 of these hats a couple of years ago for graduation HeboCon, where my 5th grade students were graduating, so we did battle robots. I never really do battle robots in the classroom, especially because you need a lot of time or really quick builders. But these kids, I had been teaching them since 3rd grade, and so they were pretty quick with doing things on their own. And, all right, we're gonna peel this. No sticky, no sticky, no sticky. Ah, dang it. We're gonna peel. We're going to peel this. We're going to stick that on top. Okie doke. We're making a graduation hat here. Now we're going to stick this one inside, which is now sticking to the inside. Let me cut around this a little bit so this will fit inside, and then we'll have no exposed stickiness. Yes. And we can put this on the robot knowing that I'm not going to have to peel off foam stickers later. Oh, I hate stickers. Whatever, just go in. All right. Get off my desk, stickers. All right. One little more area with some exposed stickiness right here. What I was trying to say was I bought a bunch of these. If I would have thought ahead, I could have bought more for this project today, but I literally came up with this project on my bike ride over here from the school. Okay. Got a graduation hat on. Should I make the little thing, the little tassel? It'd be nice if the hat stayed on a little bit better, so let me adjust the head here so that the hat stays on a little bit better. To do that, I'm just going to use 2 pieces here. This is nothing special. I could also probably cut the hat to make it fit on a little bit better, but I'm just going to make a little connector here. It's nice, well, I guess they're not all black. Some of it's red. Okie doke. Now I went through the trouble of making that hat. I should make a tassel, right? Like, all right, the hat fits. All right, let me pop that up. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Cap and gown would probably be, the gown would probably be easier to make out of fabric now that I've thought about this for more than 20 minutes. Let me make a tassel really quick. Oh, this is like the perfect color for a tassel. Okay. Let's switch back. So we've got our cap here. We got to make a little tassel. All right, if I, what is a good way to do this? Probably have that like that, and then I thread it. So let me make a little knot here. Actually, before I do that, let me do this. So I don't even know how to describe what I'm doing right now. I'm making a little knot on the edge, but I'm going to cut. Yadira has this book on making like pom-poms, and I'm going to do a little pom-pom on the end here. And then when I cut it up, it will look a little bit more fun. Okay, now if I like uncurl them. Sometimes I laugh, like, this is my job, at least for the time being. I have master's degrees and stuff. And here I am, uncurling yarn. I studied the sciences. I don't know if this is a sign that I've gone right with my life or wrong. Okay. Okie doke. Oh, that's still a little too long. Okay. Let me. Still a little too long. All right, I'm gonna cut another little piece of this out, just tape on top. There's always like a little button on the top of the tassels, or on the top of the caps, that you can like wrap the tassel around. And mine wasn't long enough, large enough. Okay. All right, we've got a tassel. We've got a hat. We've got a hat, guys. Should I bring this to the graduation that I'm going to go to after this? My dumb robot. Ah. Do you think this is something the kids would laugh at, have fun with? All right. Let's see. Does it knock it? I mean, party. I really wanted to throw its hat. For that, we'd have to like put the hat on there. It doesn't really have enough kick to throw the hat, I guess. But it can party. Hey, robot, how do you like to party? You party hardy? Okay. Here's my graduation robot. Do 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 do. Party! School's out. All right. Can it throw? Let me build a little hand. Let me see if I can get a hand going on here. We've come this far. Oh, this might be a good hand. Except that it's going to shake too much. Hold on. Nah, it's not going to be a good hand at all. I really imagine it would more be like grabbing on that, but this way would work a little tiny bit better. Maybe I can put something in there to make it have fingers. I don't know. This is a reuse of the fist from our protest robot. This is the same. Sorry for hitting the mic there. This is the same way we have the fist for that robot. Let me see. Anything good there? Oh, wait. I got something that might work a little bit better. These pieces are pretty, I don't want to say rare, but they don't come in the sets. There's not a lot of them in the sets. And they're tiny for classroom use, so I don't use them a lot. But they're little beams that have, they're just two holes. One's a hole and one's an axle one's an axle hole. But I've got a axle connector on the side of this hand here, so I can put a short red, actually not a short red axle, it's too short. You can use the gray one and then put these like that. Now it looks like it kind of looks like it's grabbing something, I guess, kind of. If you use your imagination. All right. Let's throw our hat. Woo! Whoa, that did throw it. I mean, we kind of set it up to throw it, but. When I graduated high school, I think, I'm pretty sure they told us, don't throw your hats. I grew up in the 90s where people were worried about lawsuits, and they were like, you can get hurt. They're sharp when they come down, and you can get hurt and get sued. School didn't want that liability. All right. Woo! Party time. All right. So here is my graduation robot with cap and gown and hat throwing feature. Improvised today live over the course of 1 hour. Cool. It flung it. Yes, Kazazi. It did fling the hat. You don't normally fling the hat like a ninja star or like throw it behind. You normally throw it up in the air. I'd need a different motion for that, I think, from my robot. I'd need more of a lift rather than a spin motion. But, you know, I'll take it. I'll take what I can get. A little graduation here. All right. Well, have a great summer, everyone. We're going to start a new schedule next week for live streaming. We might take... Well, yeah, we're going to start a new schedule next week. Not sure what it's going to be yet, but we're going to have new times, new things. We might take a break a little bit next week and just do game development and Lego Robotics. But we are going to... we're going to slow it down next week and then come up with some new stuff for the summer. I have some weird ideas, some spite classes and stuff like that lined up. Cool. But we'll keep doing this on Fridays. This is always going to be Fridays at 11, I think. I might do a nighttime class. I've been thinking, because there's more streamers on at night. Anyway, that's it for today. Happy graduation if you've graduated. Have a fun summer. I think everyone finished their school at this point. New York's usually last to finish. And what I'm reading, everyone gets to go up a grade. 2020, year of the of YOLO. Bye.